dot animation dot animator. So animator, we need to use it. Yeah, that's fine. So after that we need to use object animator. You import Android dot object animator. Import Android animation dot object animator. And so finally I'm starting the class here. That main active dot file, main activity, and app component activity I'm writing here. Component activity. So this is the main class, we are using it, and it should be the very dynamic for rotating the bottle into the different directions. So I have using here that algorithm, so that will be going to change the directions to the different types of the bottle. So I'm using the private latent var bottle. So private latinate t l a t a t t t I n t var bottle. So I'm using here image view because I have already added the image, so I'm using the same image view here. And the private var is spinning equal to false. So initially it will never rotate. Private var last rotation, I'm writing the last rotation equal to off. And override fun, I'm using override fun function, so this will be going to be on create functionality. So when the app runs at the beginning time, it will be taking to the normal type of the position of the bottle. So I'm using the saved instance state STH state, and the second view I'm using the C content view here. Set content content view, and here I'm passing that values are r.layout activity file, layout activity main file. This is the main, and I'm using the find the bottle image view. So just a moment, I'm checking out. So find bottle image view. So this is the find bottle image view I'm using. I'm just adding some comments on here to easy to understand the code. Image view and defined in the XML. So yeah, defined in XML. Okay, so here the bottle equal to find view by ID and r dot id dot bottle. So this is the bottle where I'm getting from. And next we are using set the click option. So we need to click the bottle icon, then it should be rotated to the different directions, right? So for that I'm using the click functionality here. So this is the listener to start the spin. I'm writing the comment here, start the spin, and the bottle dot set on click listener. Then listener. So yeah, I'm using if it's not spinning, I'm writing the if condition. So this will be going to make the clear understanding of is spinning. So it is checking if it is spinning or not. So if it's spinning, then the bottle will be going to be start rotation. So here I'm going to write spinning bottle. So SBS spin bottle. That's fine. So here I have it. So finally I'm using again private fun spin bottle. So this is the variable I'm using, the private variable, private fun spin bottle, uh, and inside of this function, so I'm going to write the main definition, define the randomness of the spin. This is the algorithm I'm using here, randomness of the spin. So value I'm giving, the minimum spin count will be the 5. So based on the people, I have given the 5 people here. But in the future, if you need to increase the more, then we need to change the value of inside the coding. So here I'm giving the 5 people minimum spins or 5, and max spin, maximum spins is the 10. So we can do the spins to the 10 times, and the people can easily get to the different types of the clock position. So here is the thing, and after that value, so I'm just generating the random number. So for that I'm using the comment here. So generate random or random number of full spin, spins 5 to 10. So 5 to 10, and then we need to use a random angle. It's like a O360 I have using. So because the 360 degrees of the view, the bot will be rotate. Random spin rotation. I'm giving you say so 0 to 365 degrees. That's fine. So why I'm adding the comments here means like that if any next developer will look into my code, he can easily understand what I'm going to write and do that. So I'm writing the function again, the rotation, create value animator equal to object animator of object animator dot of float. Float, yeah, this is the float function. So here I'm using the bottle, and rotation, I'm using the rotation. So bottle rotation, rotation, and then using is rotation, is last rotation also I'm using is last rotation, and total rotation, last rotation plus total rotation. So this is the count, it is increasing every time. Okay, so here we need to go through the animator, and animator dot add as listener, and here I'm using the object of animator animator. Animator listener st. So here, override font I'm using font on animation state. So this is the function I'm using. So the portal is rotating. I'm using that is spinning equal to true, equal to ti true, and I'm using the finally. So override font. Here is our override. We are override font on animation cancel. Here animator. I'm passing the animator, and finally, so override font on animation repeat. Animation. Oh my god, the battery is low. It's okay. I'm going to keep the charging here. Um, animation repeat. Animation animator. So finally, here we have the final function I'm using animator dot start. Do animator dot. Let's see at the start. So this function will be going to work out. So this is the code I have written here, and based on this project will be run. So we need to import the packages, and it will be predefined, already done by the. I can use it. You can see import dot android view animator, android view animation, and declare declaration inspector I'm using here, and import dot activity I'm using here. So because this is the main advantage of the Kotlin, it will be useful for the Android app activity, Android activity, import dot android android dot app component dot app component activity. Component activity activity, yeah, activity, and I'm using import Kotlin dot Kotlin dot random. So these are the functions. So I need to build the project. So once I build it, so we can resolve all the regular errors. So because of this is a build issue. So after that, I'm going to develop the code into the active.main.xml file. So basically, that app will be running smoothly on the App Store and the Play Store after deployment. So thank you so much.